Hello, everybody. Hope y'all have been doing well out there. What a beautiful day it's been out there. So if you hadn't had a chance to get up there, I would recommend it. I think tomorrow is going to be nice as well. So definitely check that out. We should have some salad this week. We have not harvested it yet. We're going to harvest tomorrow. We'll go out there in the garden and take a look here in a minute. But so we should have salad. We'll have that at the farmer's market. If all goes well, I'm sure that it will. But and then we'll maybe take it to the stores after that. We'll just see what happens at the farmer's market first. Our first harvest is always a little bit light. Good news is we're only about a week behind what we usually harvest anyway, so not too awful bad. So we're getting in the groove of things, which is nice. We're also going to have some spinach with us this week. We've already harvested that. We've got about 9 bags of that. And then we've got a couple of Easter egg radish and then the French breakfast radish as well. We'll also be having our chicken eggs and the meats available online at the store and at the farmer's market. So having said that, we'll be at the South County Seasonal Farmers Market this Saturday from 9 until 1 p.m. Our website opens up Thursday at 8 p.m. and shuts down at 8 p.m. on Friday, so be sure and check that out. We're still using the new website domain right now. Things seem to be working pretty good, not too awful bad. We have to make a decision on the website by basically the middle of May, because that's when the other website, the porterfieldrunfarm.com site, that runs out as far as the yearly subscription on the online store. Anyway, so I think that's really about it. Oh no, one more important thing. We talked a little while ago about raising prices on salad. We did decide to go ahead and go with a price increase on that. We were going to go up to $10 per bag because you're definitely getting 2 big meals out of that bag. We decided to go with 9. So instead of $8 per bag, it is $9 per bag now. And with the stores, I still have to work out the margins with them so they can keep their lights on and keep their refrigerators running as well. As y'all know, that we give them a percentage of the sale. That way they can do just that. Anyway, so having said that, let's go on up to the garden and see what's growing. Here we are. Carrots growing all through there. They're coming along pretty decent. There's some of the spinach that we harvested over there. These are Hackeri turnips that are not quite ready yet, but they should be ready by next weekend. And here are the beds of French breakfast radish we've been harvesting off of. This one probably has 1 more harvest. This one over here should have 2 more harvests, and then these will be cropped out, which means cleaned out, and we will put something else there. And here's the salad. May not be able to really tell on camera. It's not really that big, so I don't know exactly how much we're going to be able to harvest. This bed's looking decent, but we might get a little bit off of that bed. We got a little bit of romaine lettuce in here as well. We'll see how that goes. As y'all know, we grow that periodically. It's very rare for us to grow that. And then the rest of the spinach that was harvested is all down through there. So let's hop over here to the other tunnel real quick. More carrots through there. Over here, and we'll walk backwards here really quickly. Then here is the Swiss chard, the beets. Excuse me. These are golden beets. Those are regular beets, and that's the Swiss chard. Thing looks like they're recovering okay after that frost. We have some more of the Easter egg radish over here. Excuse me, there's a little bit of Easter egg in here, mostly French breakfast. Had a little whoopsie last year where the French breakfast seed and the Easter egg seed got mixed together. So that's where we got some of that Easter egg radish from. But anyway, see, these heads here are looking pretty good as far as the green. But you get down here to one of the red varieties, not so good looking. But anyway, the collards are coming along. It doesn't look like we're going to have any for the farmer's market this week. There's just not quite enough there to harvest. And hopefully they're going to make a good recovery. The kale was doing okay. We were hoping it'd be a little bit bigger. But anyway, it got hit by frost, so what do we do? All right, let's head down to the second garden. More salad and whatnot in that tunnel. We've been watering that. All kinds of stuff planted through here. Again, I am not sure what all was planted through here. But it's kind of funny, the little seedlings did okay through the frost, but the larger plants did not. And of course our asparagus that we never seem to be able to get to. That may change here in the near future. We'll see how things go. Garlic's looking pretty nice. I think about another month until that needs to be harvested. We got the peppers in the ground today, or you can thank Anna for most of that. So lots of sweet peppers. We're sure they are sweet peppers this year. I know last year we had that issue with getting seeds from a different company, and they were all hot peppers and not sweet peppers. But don't worry, we do have some hot peppers planted over here. What I did today was came through here and weeded all of this section because we're going to put our tomatoes over there again. And this year we're going to stake them up. That's the plan. We say that every year and then we just leave them on the ground. But we have the leaves out here we're going to spread out, spread some wood chips over top of that to keep the leaves bedded down. And then we're going to come in here and put up some sort of apparatus. I'm not sure if we're just going to use individual poles for each one or use kind of a trellis situation. We shall see. Right down here, if you can see this dirt spot, this is where we had the tomatoes last year, like I said. But we had some of that, what is it? I have to leave my brain now. Crabgrass or whatever you want to call it, that goes really deep in the ground and they establish roots really deep and run for a long time. Had a big old patch of it in here in the tomatoes, and they got well established. I think in some of these spots I had to dig down almost 2 feet to get all the roots out. So hopefully we got all the roots out. It's just the best time to do it. Once we start growing stuff, we can't really do that. We'll have to pull that stuff out. So weeds do happen. I had some horse nettle through here. I don't know if you can see where I was digging around, following the root on that. Maybe that'll help out a little bit. Then we have this plant right here. I'm not sure what it is yet. I've not really looked up what it is, but it's got a pile of roots that are coming down below the ground. And the problem with the roots on these that are running underground is they're really, really brittle. I can just barely, like if I had a long piece like this holding it, I could like squeeze it and it would just break into many pieces. So we're going to have to shovel all of this out and just discard all of that soil, get rid of it, and put new in here before this really starts to take over. But we know it's here. We've dealt with it in the past, so we're dealing with that. But anyway, that's really about it. One more thing over here, actually. We've got a few things planted through here, but we came through here and planted some potatoes, some white potatoes. Going to give them a shot again, see how it goes. Who knows, might have some, might not. And while we're right down here, sorry if y'all are going toward the sun there a little bit, but the strawberries are looking quite nice with all their blooms. So they've recovered quite nicely from the frost. So maybe here before too long we'll have some of those. I've already seen a couple in there in a few little spots. Well guys, thanks for watching. We appreciate it, and we'll see y'all soon. Take it easy.